Hello, my name is Professor Slick. Can also call me Dr. Net because I have my doctor's degree in haseology. And today we'll be going over if your girl is doing one of these 5 things, she is most definitely going, aka cheating. So without further ado, let's get started on our first topic. Our first topic today we are going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is location. Now, location is a very simple aspect. I know this is kind of a basic one, but I mean, at the same time, the basic things are the very important things. If she's making excuses, doesn't want to share a location, she's cheating, she's going. Why wouldn't you want to share it? Why wouldn't you want me to know you're safe, you made it to your destination without even having to text me? I don't really know a good excuse to not share a low, but there's probably millions of them. Now, me personally, I don't because of my VPN, and I can't. It's gonna say I'm in like Texas somewhere, but you know, your average female doesn't even have a VPN. A very important thing to keep in mind is a girl can still definitely cheat with her location on. I've seen this before plenty of times. I've actually seen it before recently in the past. The girl, she actually had to park down the street, and I guess the guy she cheated on her boyfriend with had his own car. He came to the park, they parked in, they did it in the car right down the street. And I mean, you know, he could have checked the location in that time. Maybe he didn't, but even if he did, oh, she's just at the park. But in reality, she's getting cracked. But even if your girl's location is on, she can still cheat. Now, keep in mind, it really only takes an hour to cheat. There's 24 hours in a day. How many hours of the day are you actually checking your girl's location? That 1 hour span she's doing something, you might not even have checked it. So she, you know, you might not even question it. Like, okay, she's like across the street. Like, I'm telling you, all it takes is a car. If the car really just changes the aspect of the game, so you really got to be careful. So it's kind of like if she doesn't want to share it, she's probably gonna eventually cheat because she has something, like she knows she'll slide at somebody's crib and do something. She just doesn't want you to see it. But keep in mind, they can still cheat with it on. So honestly, location is like a lose-lose situation, but you know, it really definitely does depend. Let's move on to our second topic here. Our second topic, boy best friend. Now this can go both ways, so make sure you are listening, okay? So, you know, we're gonna skip past the obvious things, like if your girl has a boy best friend and they have like secrets that they're not telling you, inside jokes, they're always hanging out, just them two. Come on, you already know she's either cheating or she's going to. Most likely she is going to cheat because she's spending more time with her boy best friend than you. You should be the number 1 male priority, other than her dad. Number 1 male priority. You don't want to always accuse them of cheating if they have a boy best friend, because I mean, some of them are actually just friends. And you know, I actually just have female friends as well, never would do anything with them, never really thought about it or anything like that. But you still have to be careful because boys will be boys. Now, there is not one male that has a female friend that hasn't just thought of it at least once, like just came to their mind. Let me make sure the chain showing. And you don't want another man that's around your girl thinking things like that. Now the thing is, the really key thing is here, you have to be calm, you have to be tough, you gotta have your swag. Because if the boy best friend has more swag than you, then it's probably over. I'm not gonna lie, it's not gay. All right, get this out your mind now, because if you think it's gay to notice when a guy is attractive, you're gonna get cheated on every time. You have to be able to know when a guy is attractive or not, because you gotta know your competition. You gotta know the males you should allow around your female and the males you shouldn't allow around your female. You really gotta keep this in mind as well. Now, if the boy best friend has a lot in common with you, be careful, okay? Because the reason why she likes him, the boy best friend, is because she likes you. Y'all have similar traits. Like if y'all dress similar, listen to the same artists, kind of talk the same, make the same jokes, like y'all are just kind of like the same genre of person. If you would date me, you would also date him. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to be careful about that, because if the boy best friend has similar traits to you, she would also date him. So it's like you're basically dating 2 of me, but it's not 2 of me. So you gotta be careful about that. You really gotta be careful about that. Yeah, like I said, you have to be able to acknowledge when a boy is looks good or not, because if he looks better than you and they're best friends, it's probably GG's. If the boy best friend looks better than you, it is GG's. So just keep that in mind. Now, like I said, this can go both ways. Some females actually just have guy friends and they just don't do anything, and maybe the guy doesn't even think anything of it either. But you know, it's just hard. In a quick summary, if I don't want to say, I'm not gonna say that, but if your girl knows who OT7 Kwani is, but she doesn't know who Tame Impala is, she is don't let her have a boy best friend. You should just leave that relationship. Now, if she knows who Tame Impala is but not OT7 Kwani, you're probably good, okay? You're probably good. Trust me, it sounds crazy. I have my degree in haseology. I know what I'm talking about. Now, if your girl knows Tame Impala and OT7 Kwani, let her go. Let her go. you let her go now before she cheats. I'm trying to tell you. I'm letting you know right now. Like it is certain genres of people that do cheat more, and you know, if she knows OT7 Kwani but not Tame Impala, let her go. Trust me on that. Just trust me on that. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue. We're gonna move on to college. For girls go to community college, you're probably good. Community college is very transactional. You're actually just going to get an education. If a girl's staying in a dorm in any type of college, you're probably cooked. I'm not gonna lie. It increases your chances, but you just gotta be careful. Okay, if your girl's going to a university but not staying on campus, 75% chance she's going, especially if you're younger. This really applies to the people that are just going in college and some of the sophomores. You got to keep in mind the max age. In college you can be any age and get your degree, but mainly people are coming straight out of high school and continuing, you know what I'm saying? But there is 21, 22-year-olds in college. If you were a freshman in college and your girl's going into college and she's going into a university, there's 21 and 22-year-olds. They've been like, the average male teen starts working out at 16 to 18. So you've been working out for what, 1, 2, 3 years? They've been working out since 18. Now they're 21. Their body, they're max built. They already got all the tests they want. They found the hairstyle that fits them the best. They had times that looks max to the max. They've had plenty of time to develop. Their car is probably better than yours. They're probably about to get their own plate. So you really got to be careful about that. But I'm gonna say this right now: if your girl is going to a university and staying on dorm, and you're like freshman, sophomore, she's going. Just let her go. I'm telling you right now. University. Oh, I'm about to throw the papers. University, dorm, freshman. It's over with. And the 21, 22-year-olds can legally buy liquor, and you know the college females love liquor. You can't even do that. You can't. You're lame compared to them, and you have to keep that in mind. Keep the competition in mind, or you will get cooked every time. I'm trying to put y'all on. I'm really in, but that really only applies when you're young. When you're 20, when you're a junior, senior in college, you should have enough stuff going for you, or your girl won't cheat, or be going. But at the same time, if y'all go to the same school, results may vary. But like I said, if you're a freshman, let her go. Same school or not, let her go. If it's a university on dorm, just university, just let her go in general. I'm not gonna hold you. Now moving on to our overpost subject. Now what I mean by overpost is if your girl posts you like mad time, having a highlight is okay. Having occasional story or a post together is okay. But if she has like just straight post about you, you guys are matching profile pictures, your at is in her bio, if all that is like adds up, I'm not going to lie, she might eventually cheat. Now, me personally, the department I work in, we haven't really done too much research on that, and we don't know too much why about that. We don't have too much information. But if your girl overposts you like that, the at is in your bio, matching profile pictures, spams you on the story all the time, she's low-key going. Now, we want to make the scientific assumption that the reason that they do this is maybe it's too much pressure on you, so they kind of get tired of you for just spamming. Now, if she posts you a lot on her story, she definitely has some type of boy best friend or just boy that she complains to, and y'all have problems. So that can definitely kind of also be the reason why. But I don't know, she's just showcasing you a lot. So like she's showing, when she posts you a bunch on her story, you just friends, family, and whoever follows her, they're all seeing it. So that's a lot of pressure on you to keep being good. Everybody that sees the story, they're gonna keep DMing her. Oh, how y'all doing? Does he treat you right? Stuff like that. So you really just do have to be careful in that aspect, because when a girl overposts you, it could lead to eventually signs of her going, aka cheating. Now let's move on. Moving on to our next subject, 2 phones. Now, if your girl has 2 phones and doesn't play Roblox, you need to be very fishy. Eventually, over time of having 2 phones, it could lead to something. Now, if they have 2 phones just for no reason and they don't even play Roblox, like a game, because all girls do on their phone is text, TikTok, Instagram. All you do is text, Instagram, and scroll on TikTok. Why do you need 2 phones? And take a picture. You do not need 2 phones. So if they have 2 phones, be very fishy. Now, if they have a phone and an iPad, back to the OT7 Kwani example, if your girl has a phone and an iPad and she knows who OT7 Kwani is but not Tame Impala is, she's going. If she knows who both is, she's definitely going. If she knows Tame Impala but not OT7 Kwani, she's not going. You're safe. Be careful of the 2 phones. The iPad is like a warning sign too. So be very careful. That one was kind of simple. That was the bonus one. That was 6. Well, if your girl is doing any of those things, she's going, she's cheating, be careful. Like I said, I have my master's degree. Here's my master's degree in physiology right here. Shout out VT Pro for this video idea. If you guys want to see something similar, make sure you drop a couple of likes. We'll see how many we can get because this is my alt channel. Make sure you subscribe to Slick Sly, my main channel. I'm going to see y'all soon. More videos like this soon. Slick Sly out.